Nope, I done got my house cleaned and my laundry done. I love mine. I be fucking my sister-in-law up, honey. Because she be wanting to send my man stuff from Dubai and don't send me nothing. I said, so she really acts like I'm just a nobody. Your mama's constantly calling me by your ex's name. Your sister said, fuck me. And I'm on that good. Damn, I just showed y'all my whole little thing. I'm fucking screaming, Ashley. Y'all are against Lane? I hope Lane flattens y'all's tires. I hope Lane busts the windows out your car. She's... Thank you. I'm in the mirror. That one? What was I doing? What was I doing in the mirror? Loading up my pinch hitter. Y'all, there's Laura. I was over in the box with Laura and Trust last night. And Laura has got a stalker, honey. Trust has got a stalker, honey. That woman is obsessed with Trust. He's got a stalker. Girl, my house is stressing. No, it ain't the 3-letter girl. It's somebody else. Huh? No, it ain't Kimmy, y'all. It's some other girl. That Cheyenne, that's it. I went in Trust Live because I was scrolling and I was like, that can't be Trust. Sure enough, that man shaved his head off, y'all. That man had completely shaved his fucking hair. I said, what in the Aryan Brotherhood is really going on in Wexford? He looked like a witch's titty. Knowing it's cold as fucking Michigan. I said, shit. Hey, J Crime. How are ya? He cut it all off. Every bit of it. I said, you might as well have shaved your eyebrows too, Trust. This is what I look like with no eyebrows. Oh, and let me show y'all about this little fuck bitch that I found. Look at this little fuck bitch right here. Look at that little fuck bitch. Pow, pow, pow. And let me show y'all about this little fuck bitch that I found. Look at this little fuck bitch right here. Look at that little fuck bitch. Pow, 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 pow. Look at motherfucking Mickey. Huh. Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. I said, hey, Alabama mama, KJ and Bree. How are you, little rat? We like to call her Junior. How are you, little rat? We like to call her Junior. Yeah. Yeah. Mwah. Just like my old fake rat friends, I'm getting rid of this rat. Period. No, girl, I don't fuck with none of them people. Those are fake, miserable housewives that you hear me talking about. Laura is a wonderful housewife, a happy housewife. Hannah, happy housewife. Very Cherry, happy housewife. The other ones, no. Miserable cunts. Oh, you gonna call that defamation? Oh, well, nothing really happened between me and KJ other than I shared the message of Alabama, talking about Bree. And then, I guess KJ got upset about Alabama mama talking to me about Bree. I don't know. They're fake as fuck. Bree literally got mad when I shared her the message where Alabama mama was talking about how her and Nikki thinks that she's slow and got something wrong with her. But I'm the bad person. Okay. I'll be the bad girl. I'll be the bad girl. Ho. Uh-huh. Yeah. We'll be the bad girl. Come on, you big bitch. Get your ass outside before I beat. Go. Get your motherfucking ass outside. Period. Right? I'll clock everybody's tea today. I don't give a fuck. Who's next? Drop a name in the chat and I'll read them the house down. Put the name in the chat. And we'll read them down. My coffee is really making me feel like I need to shit. Clock me. Officer Dookie, I don't really know you, but you run a wannabe tea page, clocking folks, and we love it. It's taking off. It takes time. It took Rich Lux, 4 years, and he's still sitting on this app every damn day trying. So you're skiing even You'll get there. Maybe get you a white glove and remove some makeup. We're outside. We're out and about. It's real windy in Alabama today. You can tell by the pride flag. Hey! Oh, I'll fuck that church people up there today. I better go on. Let me show y'all what we got for the rat. Let me show you what we got for the little rat girl. We got that little new home. It's a trap. It's a trap. Just like I set a trap for my fake quote-unquote friends to really test their loyalty. And if you look down in there by that Pepsi can, you see that little spotted thing? Well, that was poor little Tweety Bird. And Tweety Bird somehow landed in that little thing, whatever that's called, the mouse trap. Yeah. We caught a bird yesterday with the bird trap. With the mouse trap, I mean. Hey. Hey, barbecued, grilled, and fried. How are ya? Yeah. Crisco. Uh-huh. Come here, Butter Biscuit. Yeah. Hey. Hey, my pretty birds. Yeah, I can't wait to eat y'all. Oh my God, we got the hotness. Y'all know I'm not going to eat my birds. I'm just trolling my birds. I'm just trying to scare them so they'll go lay some eggs. Thank you. No, we're going to try to catch this little mouse today. Thank you for the heart me. Mm-hmm. My birds stopped laying eggs because of the wintertime. They only lay eggs during the spring, right? And summer. Thank you. Thank you for the level up. Level up. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, don't let me do that. Mama Bees will think I'm copying her. Yeah. Clam slam, ho. Yo, what's their drama about? Does anybody know that drama? Can somebody fill me in on that tea? Why is Nikki always being brought up? She doesn't get involved in BS. I know, Michelle. Girl, I didn't bring her name up. Y'all need to learn how to read a goddamn text message. Alabama Mama brought her name up, ho. Because Alabama Mama is the one running around behind the scenes causing drama and mess between everybody because she's jealous, insecure, and begging for a friend. That's what I gathered too, Laura. Hell, I love Nikki. And if it wasn't for me, wouldn't now none of them hoes have met Nikki because they all met over here in my goddamn chat. And you know what I said? If you ask my chat, I hate that Nikki always has them up in their panel because I love to listen to Nikki talk, but I can't stand Alabama Mama's voice. Huh. And that's the only thing I ever said bringing up Nikki. And you can take that back to him and tell him, I ain't got a problem with Nikki. My problem is with Alabama Mama's lying, fat, lazy, motherfucking two-faced ass bitch, Bree and KJ. Yeah. Oh, now you weight shaming. Baby, if the shoe fits, put that goddamn bitch on, lace that hoe up tight, and walk around the block. Nikki is the only one out of all of them that I didn't block, ho, because I love Nikki. Yeah. I just don't fuck with them other folks. Oh, you didn't see the message. You didn't see it? Girl, we've showed it 100 times. The black one, this one here is Alabama Mama. This is here, this blue one is me. All I said was, ha ha. Which was a majority of our fucking conversation was responding to a fucking message. Because I don't care about the internet bullshit. This girl was mad because she wasn't in my MySpace top 8. See? Alabama Mama is telling me about a conversation that her and Nikki had. So she's the one that brought Nikki into it. Hell, didn't nobody bring her into it but Alabama Mama. I just shared the message. Yeah, I just shared the message. Don't shoot the messenger, ho. I was just letting them know what type of person they had around claiming friends and letting them on their panel. And I no longer allowed her on my panel because my thing is, if you can sit and talk about somebody else like that in my text messages, I know like hell you doing it to me, about me, with somebody else. So why the fuck do I want you around? Yeah, I keep a cape of wet wipes case a bomb try to touch me. Ew. Terminator. And then once I finally, because you know, hell, up until a week ago, wasn't nobody really showing their face. They was sitting on a fucking green screen or a damn, had the camera off. And once I finally started seeing faces, I'm like, now wait a minute. You ain't got no fucking room to talk about what anybody looks like. Because have you looked in the mirror? I said, oh, Jesus, I'm going to have to go back to my high school ways. I did not sit or communicate with ugly people in high school. Baby, if you was ugly, do not fucking talk to me. Please. And thank you. If you wear Bugle Boy, do not talk to me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go back to my old high school ways. Y'all thought I was a cunt today. Should try it when I was in high school. Them motherfuckers couldn't stand my ass. They kicked me out. Yeah, they kicked me out of school. Yeah, because I didn't play. I couldn't stand recess. Bitch, I don't play. Fuck your jungle gym, hoe. To all my new viewers, though, I want to show you how talented my man is. Look at this chair he built. Hot digging it out. Hey, how are ya? Mwah. Yeah. My man built that. Because he is that bitch. And will forever and always be that. He's at the Home and Garden Show again. It's so cold in Alabama today. It's so windy. And I ain't got no clothes on. It's 2 pieces of wood. Yeah. Girl, please act like you could do this. Please. Please act like you could do this. Because you couldn't. So take your cum guzzling ass on somewhere and get the fuck out of my chat. I'm trying to belittle my man's project, ho. Because what I will do is take this 2 pieces of wood and clap your motherfucking face in between it. Try me, ho. I'm ready to fight today. She said, I wasn't trying to fight, ho. I was just asking. Calm down, faggot. Girl, it's okay. It's okay, girl. You can call me that. What's going on? She said, I mean, it's cute. Thank you. Girl, I'm just kidding. I'm just trolling you, girl. I tried not to go live today, but I was in scrolling TikTok and it was so fucking boring. So I said, well, let me just go live and be a troll. Y'all, that chicken shit up there, though, has really helped the outside grass next to their cage grow. Look how tall and green it is. Right up next to the cage. Fuck. I guess I do need to cut the grass. Our backyard is nothing but weeds. The front yard, she alright. She got a few weeds, but... So here's the tea. As of right now, anything that is dark green is going to be considered a weed. Because we are coming out of the winter months, and a majority of the grass should be beige. Like a khaki brown. I said, now wait a minute. That ain't true. Because my mother turf grass in the backyard, one little patch where it did take, is green all year long. Look. I feel like them little green patches where Reva's laying, I feel like that's real grass, ho. They tried to tell me it was weeds. I said, you better take your ass on somewhere. That ain't no weeds. That right there, them little flower-looking things, that's weeds. All that on that hill, That's weeds. That peach tree, that's a twig. Yeah, she's taking a little sun bath. Yeah. That's a rain barrel that catches the rain to water the plants in the garden. Watch. Reba! Roll over. Roll over. She said, bitch, I was till you called my name, huh? Yeah, she's smart. See? Sit. Sit. Shake. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. I can't reach you way down there. I can't reach you. I can't reach you. Reba, 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 Reba. Reba, Reba, Reba. Reba. That's my Reba girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah, her just a good girl. Yeah, her needs a bath. Her needs a bath. Yeah, her needs a bath. Yeah. Rich tried to get rid of their bathtub. Let me show y'all. Somebody probably done grabbed it. Yeah, I knew somebody was gonna get that little tub. That's a gas fireplace if anybody needs one. And then a cooler. Pretty hot, ain't it? So today I'm gonna do some schoolwork. I gotta get off. I got a new video that I uploaded of my TikTok showcase products that I received. I gotta get off of here in a little while. Ah, shit. If Johnny requests me one more time, I'm cussing him out today. I've declined him 3 times in the last 2 minutes. So if he requests again, he's getting a good old ass cussing. Honey. No, I sell the packages. I hate this Apple Watch. I got to build a PowerPoint, finish up my little school, my training. Where is Shay? Who is Shay? Papa John's, you've never had it? The temperature today is 46. Which is, yesterday it was like low 70s. And then when the sun went down, like we got this hellacious windstorm came in and the temperature dropped. This wind has been whipping for a good, I'd say about 10 hours now. Because it started like around 11 last night. I could be a meteorologist. Yeah, yesterday it felt nice. It's windy in Georgia today too. It's something coming out of one of the coasts, east, west, north, south coast. One of them coasts is sending us some wind and cold weather. That's all I know to tell you today. But you can look into your local meteorologist on Fox News, and they'll be sure to inform you and keep you updated with what they think is going to happen. Strictly speculation, though. Because only God knows. Okay, Kid Rock. Only God knows why. Take too many pills, trying to ease my pain. And get behind myself. I need to rewind myself. People don't know about the things I... Come on. I fucked this rat up. Today we were supposed to clean all that out, but Rich had to go to the home show again. Girl, he's really trying to win that $400. I said, girl, give up on that $400. Please. Oh my God, Very Cherry, that is so cool. You should go, like, tell your brother to invite him to the barbecue. He is very determined to get that motherfucking $400. And here's the thing. The $400 is for a fucking voucher for their services. You know what their fucking services are? Literally what he fucking does. And I'm like, girl, you're not gonna let no other fucking company work on this fucking work, on this house when it comes to fucking tile. So why are you... Whatever. Pop off. Unless he's just going to use the $400 to buy the tile, but that's not going to be enough money to get all the tile for the bathroom. It'd be cheaper to get the tile from where he works, where he gets a fucking discount. Hey. How are ya? I had to put my raccoon on. My man is something else. Nimrak, I don't know what you sent me in a message and then deleted, girl, but TikTok told me that you deleted it before I could see it. So, put it in the chat and let us know what you had to say. Girl, is it windy on your side of Bessemer? Because it is windy as fuck over here on the south side of Bessemer. I should have been sitting over here on the front porch to begin with, because it kind of blocks the wind. I should have been sitting over here on the front porch to begin with, because it kind of blocks the wind. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Hey, Ann, how are you doing? Oh, fuck. Here he is.
No.
I
Hi,
already told
hello.
you no 3 times today. I ain't got time for you today, Johnny.
Why?
Yeah, I didn't know. Leave me alone. I'm about to block. I'm sick of you. Laggy, choppy video, co-host doesn't talk. Jesus, give my app back from my Chinese spy. I'm sick of him. Also, did y'all notice when the Chinese people had the app, there wasn't a location tab? And whenever the American company took over the app and we logged back in for that first time, once the switch happened, we all hit accept without reading them terms and conditions. And the geo track is turned up, honey. Up. So, yeah, it's wonderful. Just the way you are. Yeah, they watching us. There's a whole location app area. Fizzle, they give you that so you think you just disabled it. But I promise you, on the back end, sitting in the office somewhere at Oracle, there is a retired CIA officer that knows exactly where you take a shit and how you wipe, whether you wipe up or down. I promise you. Yeah. Oracle was created by a CIA operative. But you worried about my Chinese spy. Yeah. Well, you're not supposed to work on your own land, on the homeland, you know. So don't be spying on your own people. I'm going to have one here soon. Lane don't even know. What? Mashed taters with one and chips and sauce. What's Miss Holly say? What? Y'all talking about eating. I ain't hungry. I ain't hungry today, right now, yeah. My new backpack came. I gotta show y'all my little backpack I got for work. Hold on, let me finish talking to this man about a dog. Oh, pregnancy cravings. That's crazy. How being pregnant could make y'all like women crave like crazy things. I think my mama said she ate a lot of pickles and milkshakes when she was pregnant with me. Pineapple on top of a pickle right now. And that actually sounds like it might be pretty good. But I like sweet bread and butter pickles anyways, so. Good question. I'm gonna have to look. I'll have to look in there. It may be. I think she filled out that first part. I think after my like second birthday, she quit really filling out the book. But yeah, that's why my milkshake bring on a voice to the yard, and they're like, "It's better than yours." Damn right, it's better than yours. He can suck you, but he have to charge. Yes. Oh my God, this sounds like my bedroom. This is how some people's couch sounds when they sit down on it, because that's all they just sit on all day. They don't wear them springs out. Oh, that was Bree. Was the one that said she didn't understand how I was a gray man, but didn't like sucking and didn't like. I don't know where she heard I didn't like taking it up the butt at, but that's her story, so let her run with it. I've never claimed to be nothing but a bottom. So if you're a bottom, that means you take it up the butt. Bottom means receiver. But guess what? her as a heterosexual cis woman wouldn't understand the gray man's activities because she's not a gray man. Like, you dumb fuck. Of course you don't understand it. So why are you even speaking on it? Because that's all you do is speak on shit you don't know. But, oh, you got a story to go with everything, mama. You done encountered everything in life. And that's why her and Alabama Mama be clashing heads like they do, because they both just alike. And that's why I said ha ha to her message, because I was thinking, girl, you the exact same way, so you must got something wrong with you. Thank you, Chelsea, for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. She slurs and it drives you crazy. Is it like a speech impediment thing or something? So I'm gonna be 100% honest. Whenever they used to hang out over here in my box, I was either doing my skincare, completely ignoring whatever they was talking about, or I was in my own little world, half the time in another room of the house while the phone was just set up somewhere. Or coloring on my iPad, completely disconnected from whatever they was talking about. Because I just didn't care. Thank you. They'll see, though. They'll all eventually be arguing. I just been watching them hop from creator to creator because they can't be their own content creator. Like, be your own person. Shit. Y'all want to sit in somebody's chat or on somebody's panel all damn day, act like y'all really found the information, and you ain't doing nothing but copying other people's fucking work. You're just a review panel, like I say I do, a review. I ain't joining nobody's agency but the one I'm in. And since I've joined the agency, how many times have you seen my agency on my panel? Since I joined the agency, how many battles have you seen me do? We ain't the same. I don't know. Everybody's in the same agency, but I mean, I ain't knocking nobody's agency, but why you joining an agency with that creators? My thing is, a lot of them that's bashing these creators are joining the agency that these same creators are in. And I'm like, so why would you even do that other than so you could associate and even dig deeper into these people's life by getting access to like another Discord just to stalk somebody and harass somebody? They don't require them. No. No, I mean, unless that's if that's what you want to work on and build is like a battling platform, they'll help you get there. But as far as like you have to, no, you don't have to. spilled that. Like if you... I can't have that playing. They say the B word too much. Oh yeah, they tried to say that I was bashing moms too. Girl, I ain't never bashing no mama. If anything, hell, I stand up for all mamas, no matter what they go through. Because remember my story? My mama was a woman enough to say, I can't handle this child. And gave me to my grandmother. That didn't mean she didn't love me. Hell, half the time she was living at my grandmama's house with me. Because her and my stepdaddy was always arguing and fighting. So she'd move in for a few weeks and then she'd move back. And then finally my nanny said, you're not coming back here. I'm sick of this and I'm tired of it. You want to come in and you want to stay for 2 or 3 weeks and then you want to run back over there and it's not happening no more. Yeah. I mean, me and my mama still talk. Hell, my mama just came to my house the other day. Brought me some shirts that she got me for the thrift store. And that's another thing too. I ain't had a restriction since I clocked all them people's tea or whatever you want to call it and called all them out on their bullshit. Hey, Tiani. But I also blocked all of them in their little posse. Little posse of 2 is wild, but pop off. I don't fucks with too many. I hold it down by myself. A little coffee. Little coffee. I got to get some Pepsis today, of course, you know. It's been 2 days. She got mad, Laura, because hell, she quit talking to me after I showed the message of what Alabama mama said about Bree. And then she got mad when I said, don't worry about what I got going on in my bedroom when you got people leaving this earth in your bedroom. And I stand on it. If you don't like it, don't share it. Yeah, I'm out of Pepsi. So. Yeah. Don't worry about what I'm doing in my bedroom and who I'm sleeping with whenever you can't even worry. You ain't even paying attention to yours. That ain't me saying nothing about somebody deserves that or anything. So however they took it and turned it, that's on them. What I said was, and had I not, guess what? Had she not got on the internet and shared it because she's got a story to go with everything and wants to feel included in everything instead of just keeping her mouth shut and like, oh, I'm not going to share, that. She shared it, so we knew it. So, like, she wants to say, oh, well, whatever she said, you said publicly, and vice versa, baby. Vice versa. See? But it's okay for her to do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Mm-hmm. But people from their community that they used to hang out in, because KJ and Bree run around together, had sent me and other people messages telling us about, you know, how Bree causes a bunch of drama and mess, and then KJ is sent to try to play the mediator. They'd be real, think about it. Me and this, like, Lexi used to message behind the scenes talking about how we just love to make Bree get mad and crash out over the Erica Kirk stuff. So I'm like, hell, clearly Lexi has some sense too and realizes this girl ain't, like, yeah. We don't fuck with Bree. And hell, I don't even know why KJ turned like that too, y'all, because what was crazy was Bree hadn't been over in my life in almost, like, damn near a month. Like, some weeks. Because I quit letting her up in the box. She would come through, and by the time her name would accidentally pop up right here, I would get a restriction, but as far as hang out in the room, no, she wasn't doing that. She was hanging out from the search bar, holding down and reporting it, and accidentally clicked in. That's what she did. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Chelsea, for the heart meme. That's what she did. Right, Shell? They do need to grow up, don't they, girl? Are you trying to talk to me? Because, bitch, I'm a girl. I love when somebody wants to, and you need to quit talking about them. But they can sit over here and you can sit over there and listen to them talk about me. Don't get online talking about people if you don't want other people getting online talking about you. And people's always told them, a gray man is ruthless and does not care. Will cut you where it hurts the worst. And carry on. Girl, I sleep so peaceful without even worrying about this app. The only thing I worry about is making sure my PayPal account is linked so my commission from my TikTok shop can hit whenever I transfer the funds. And at the end of the day, that's the only thing on TikTok I'm worried about. That's crazy. To call the police on somebody. Hell, your man is the police too. That's crazier. You call the police on this person whose husband is a police. Because that makes sense. That makes sense, right? Look I got all my schoolwork and everything's set up. I really wasn't trying to get in it, but people was asking me my thoughts and opinions on it. And hell, I wasn't in none of their drama. I hadn't even talked about none of them folks until I was sent the clip on the February the 14th of where Bree hosted a live talking about my bedroom, and then that's when I came on here and said something. Because they tried to tell some people that I said what I said first. And no. I literally used your clip for a fucking response. So make that make sense. They got mad because I wouldn't let them sit over here and make cups and promote their fucking business. It's real too. And then Heather with the monkey, hell, I loved her. But she got mad because, you know, she's part of the little, we got to stand up and to protect Bree fam. So I just say they all fake. And I wouldn't create a group text with them, so I'm sure they had a group text carrying on behind the scenes talking about me because I'm just so important to them. Yeah, I know they did, girl. But I don't care. Because guess what? They wasn't feeding me, they wasn't fucking me, and they wasn't funding me. So talk all you want. They talked about Jesus till they hung him on the cross after they brought him down, put him in the damn cave, rolled the rock in front of it, still talked bad on that man's name. 3 days later, he rose, went to heaven, and was our Lord and Savior, and they still talk bad on him. So talk bad on me all you want, honey. Because Jesus says, remember, they bashed my name and drugged me before you. Or something like that. He's letting us know that, honey, what people have done and said and can say about you has already been done and said to him, and he is okay and alive and well, living in heaven, and you too can join him by accepting him into your heart as your Lord Jesus Christ and Savior. Can I get an amen from the congregation? Told you I used to want to be a preacher, but here's the tea. I was going to be a hellfire brimstone yelling type of preacher. Because that's what I grew up with. Ugh. Imagine me, a gray man, yelling from the pulpit, get right with Jesus or go to hell! Oh, God. Love it. And I got something to say to Cardo and Homeboy. If y'all don't quit trying to force your sexuality on your grandmother, I'm going to call them folks on y'all for elderly neglect and abuse. Guess what? My grandmother kicked me out the house after raising me for 15 years. Kicked me out the house, honey. Said I was going to hell, and I never once tried to force my sexuality on her. And guess what? 2.5 years later, she picked up the phone and called me, apologized, and we talk about once or twice a month now. Give her time and let Lord do his work, I promise you. But you forcing it ain't gonna do nothing but push her further and further away. They don't realize that in her time when she was growing up, it wasn't as big as it is now or whatever. People, I mean, it's sad, but there's people that are grandparents' age who live their whole life in the closet. So it wasn't something that was like mainstream as it is now, I guess. So it wasn't brought up around it. They're not aware of it. And I'm so glad to see so many more gray men understanding that marriage is between a man and a woman, and two men walking down the aisle in a church saying I do is not what the Bible says to do. He didn't say you couldn't love a man and sleep with a man, but he said you can't marry a man. That's what he said. That's what he said. Something like that. Really? Something like that. I don't know what it really said, but it said something like that. Did you get the frost highlighter? Yeah, but Gordo and what's that man's name? The ones that was arguing with BJTV and them back a few years ago or a few months ago. Jalen, that's it. He called his grandmother and she's gonna meet him at CVS. This is a few months ago. I seen. Well, the date on it was a few months. I just seen it like last night. And the lady said, "Well, don't pull up with acting like a woman because you're a man. You're my grandson. This, that, and the other. Don't come with no long nails." And what's he do? First thing he does. First, he's using his fucking grandmother for fucking rage bait on the internet because of all of the fucking liberals and snowflakes that's gonna bash this woman. First thing she says is, "Don't put me on that," and he still carries the whole fucking conversation more worried about a fucking TikTok live stream than actually truly bonding and fixing the relationship with his grandmother. So for that, fuck Cardio or whatever his fucking name is, and Jalen. And I'm Team BJTV now. Because why are they forcing it on that woman? She don't want to accept it. You can't force her to make her accept it. Well, mine's still here. Mine raised me and kicked me out when I came out. But, honey, I think it was a majority of her daughters doing. Hey, Ray, how are you? We're just on here talking about the little drama that I ran into on TikTok. It's old, but it is these people from the hell. They're in Texas too. That's crazy. It's these two gray men in Texas, and one of them's grandmother is like against it. Damn. My name? He thinks my name is funny? Justin? Lord. He'd be sad to know that my brother's name is Austin, my cousin's name is Dustin. And I'll be busting. Time slot. What? You was on at 4:30 this morning. You was? Fort Worth. Damn. I'm in Alabama. The people that I was talking about was in Houston, I think. I mean, I ain't like bashing them folks. I'm just saying, like, I don't like how he forces his sexuality on his grandmother. And me as a gray man is saying that. Hopefully, somebody could explain to him that. Oh, I just watched the movie Brokeback Mountain. I mean, literally back in the day, that's what they did to people when they found out that they were gray. So these people lived in a closet their whole lives. A lot of people's granddaddies truly not living their true selves because right? And my grandmother didn't agree with it, but I didn't force it on her. I just gave her time, and I said, if Jesus, the Lord will, and she comes around to it, then that's on her. Meanwhile, my other Nana goes to every pride event that there is. Loves to go to the drag shows. She gets a little bothered, though, whenever they start really being liberals up there on the stage, and I just look over at her. And we both just... I said, this is the part we don't agree with. We're just waiting for the RuPaul Drag Race girls to come on. That's it. Well, it shouldn't, but it does because of the way people were, how it was approached in the past. I mean, you got the AID, I don't know what, I probably can't say that word on here, but you got that pandemic that was going on, whatever it was, whichever one. I never understood that epidemic and pandemic, but whatever. But they've created, years and years later, now there's medicines to treat that and potentially prevent it. So it got a lot of back hate and backlash because of that. The Bible. Marriage should be between a man and a woman. Okay, Grandma. And that's another thing. They was harassing this woman about a wedding, and she was telling them, pretty much like I said, if you want to be with a man, be with a man. Who you love is who you love. But at the end of the day, if you're living for the Lord, marriage in the Bible is between a man and a woman. So here, as a gray man, I will not be walking down the aisle. That don't mean that I won't be getting in doggy style with my man at night. I'm just ensuring my place in heaven by not walking down the aisle. Makes sense, right? Well, thought so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's the helicopters. They're out again. They must be looking for me. Eat it up. Saucy Santana feels the same way that I do. Epidemic is localized within community region and pandemic is worldwide. So it was a pandemic. Right? The epidemic created a pandemic because that A word was growing rampant in the LGBTQIA plus community and became a worldwide pandemic. There he is. He explained it. Hey, Jax! There he is. He explained it. Hey, Jax! Miss Title Gifter Girl temperatures tonight. Thank you for the heart, me. Yeah, mic drop. I figured it out. Hello. We're over here talking about the cardio, whatever his name is, and Jalen being mean to their grandmother because she don't accept them as where a man that wears long nails, makeup, and marrying a man. Now, granted, these are the people who literally get on here, though. Thank you. These are the people who get on here, though, and say, welcome back to my channel. And today for my pregnant husband, of course your grandmother can't fucking stand you. Hell, I can't fucking stand you. And I'm a part of the fucking community. These folks love to act like they can get pregnant. If you don't sit your non-baby carrying ass down, they just want to be a woman so bad. I'm like, girl, can't you just suck it and ride it and not have to act and be like a woman? Jesus. Jesus didn't want you to rebuild yourself. Hell, this ain't motherfucking build a human. Let me create my own character. What the fuck? The fuck is really going on in this world now? Jesus. They need to give the world back to God. I don't know what happened after 9/11, but this place went to shit. Some people say the last few years that COVID did it. No, fuck that. 9/11 did that. We rallied around each other for a few little 2 months, and then we just fuck everybody. Get a grip, motherfucker. Hey, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, saw him pepping Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall, cause every fucking time, listen, man, it's my mom. Come on, Biggie. I really need to go put on some pants. I was thinking about going grocery shopping in this. You had a split clean out to the side of my hair. It was black, velvet trimming, and it fit me good. Oh, and I was being a hellfire brimstone preacher earlier too, girl. Because I said I used to want to be a preacher when I was younger. That's what I was going to go to school for. Yeah. So cute, sweet flutter. I guess I could still be a preacher. No, we ain't got rid of her yet. During the daytime, she's alright. Well, she's okay during the day. She just gets active at the night, at nighttime, you know. We put up a trap though to catch her. Look. But I think she don't even go over that way. Because she be coming up straight right here on the edge and going straight up that way. That might catch the tail. I don't know, that bitch is big though. Yeah, she is too smart for that. She's like this is a Vestavia Hills rat. She ain't no Clanton, Alabama rat. This ain't no Chilton County rat, honey. This is a Vestavia Hills rat, okay? She's got a little education on her, mama. And a whole lot of food in her stomach, because that bitch was thick. Look at her. See, she ain't even gonna go over near that trap. That trap's like over right here. And she's like right over here. Hey, Hot Rod Mama, how are you? Y'all, there's Hot Rod Mama. That's the one the chicken was named after. We got a humongous rat that's living in the carport. I'm doing good. I gotta go in and I'm fixing to have to get off here in a little bit so I can finish up my schoolwork. They're doing good. They up there in the chicken coop. We thought we was about to get ready to get some more eggs because it was warming up, but it's going back below freezing tonight. My little bonsai trees is fighting for their life. Fighting for their life up there. Maybe we'll spend more time up there this spring than what we did last time. Your son's gray and married. Sweet. I mean, I ain't knocking nobody that does it. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't want to. It's just some people like it, some people don't. But I've never been big on marriage anyways, because that shit's expensive if something happens and you get a divorce. And then I'd be damned if I paid for my fucking car and something happened in a divorce and some motherfucking body else is driving that hoe, you know? But me and Rich has got friends that, great friends that are married. Hell, Rich was engaged before. And who's to say that when I turn 40, I might decide I want to get married. Who knows? But as for right now, no. Fuck that. But now there are things like that are beneficial for marriage, like discounted rates on stuff and all of that. So that could be beneficial. It all depends on what fits your life and what you want. But I still think they shouldn't force it on their grandmother. Shouldn't force it on nobody. Because the gray people don't want heterosexual lifestyles forced on them. They don't want, a majority of them don't want the Bible forced on them. So why force your sexuality onto somebody? I don't know. And then that's also too where you get into it with people's like, you know, it's the parents. I personally think it's the parents, job to inform their kids on that. Nobody else should be teaching their kids about that type of stuff. But I think that it is important for parents to teach them or tell them about it, just, so they don't go out in this world and say something slick to somebody out of pocket and then end up harmed, because a lot of gray men can fight. We fought our whole life. All our life we had to fight. And guess what? I was today years old when I realized the little round things that come with these. I knew they went on your wrist, but I never understood what for. And it's so the water don't run down your arms. And now I regret throwing them bitches away. Marriage is a celebration of love for one another. Okay. I never knew what they was for. I thought it was for girls to do like pigtails or something. I mean, yeah, and people can get married without having like a wedding. They just go, really, I mean, once you get your marriage license from the courthouse, you're married. The ceremony is up to the individuals. Right, Nimrak? But I never knew what those things were for. And then I was scrolling on my TikTok shop looking at samples and stuff in the TikTok. And a lady like made a video explaining it because she was like, you'd be surprised at how many people don't know what these are for or think they're to do something. We eloped in North Carolina. Ain't that where you run off and get married? Or like you run off and come back married or something? Thank you. Thank you for the cuddle with me. And they make you take a witness with you too, don't you? Don't it have to be y'all and one other person? I'd love to show y'all my mama's wedding at the courthouse. But I think Rich threw away my box of pictures in your books. We're not going to think about it today, Justin. We've stressed over it for a fucking week now. Move on. Pretty sure he threw away my fucking box, my tote of my life memories. Okay. I mean, I'm not like, some people are trying to think, oh, I'm bashing gray marriage and this, that, and the other. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just telling you how my thoughts on it. Because I feel like what got this whole thing brought up was them folks who were like, I mean, he's sitting on live with a grandmother talking and pretty much calling this woman like homophobic and just letting the chat degrade his grandmother. And I'm like, first off, fuck you and the bitch you claim. But like Miss Holly would understand. So say Miss Holly, like your mother didn't agree with it. You're not gonna want your son to force that on to his grandmother. Like, I would hope not. You would want them to get like give the space, and a lot of times, it takes. These people grew up where it was important to, recreate, procreate, and they just want great grandkids and stuff like that. So they get, a little shell shocked when they realize that, damn, I might not have a great. Or like I said, they just wasn't used to it and wasn't part of like day-to-day cultural, however that word is said, back in the day. See, he doesn't force it on my mom. See, And a majority of the gray community, they are like that. Very few are the ones that you see, bashing family. A lot of them, they'll tell their story and then they'll go out and just create their own family. I mean, family essentially is what you make it. Hell no. I could not do that many. Hell, I couldn't do one kid, honestly. Kids just aren't for me. I mean, I think they're beautiful blessings of Jesus Christ. But as far as me being a dad, Denise, are you okay? See, Stacy. Not everyone is blessed with supportive families, and I understand that. There's people in my family that don't agree with me, but I'm not going to use them for content to try to force it onto them. And I think that's what they're doing. They're using their grandmother's, not liking it or disagreement with it for views. And it's just, I feel like it's wrong for them to allow people to bash their grandmother. Yeah, your messages all morning is, the typos is really going with you. Damn autocorrect. No, I'm not talking about anybody in my chat now. I'm talking about these creators on here. Thank you. I'll maybe repost the video so you can see, y'all see it. How do I out it then autocorrect? Damn. Denise is the chat. No, the autocorrect is what's fucking her up. Now she wants to know how to get it on. I don't know what's fucking her up at this point. It's fine, Denise. I get it. My phone, my app was glitching one day, and I would be in the middle of typing a comment, and the keyboard would just disappear. Or it would just send the comment without it being, without me being finished. Denise is like, I'm finna throw my fucking phone out the window. I'm sick of it. Take me to Verizon right now and get me that new iPhone. It's fine. Is your phone got like a crack in it or something? She said resin. Right, Amy? That orange one is badass. But damn, them bitches is expensive. I don't get it. I don't know how to do it. What type of phone do you have? Carl, are you just trolling me in my chat at this point? Are you just trolling us at this point, Denise? She said, no, it's really my phone. Is it... she's got the iPhone 11. Is it updated? I'd say, well, one of them it said not to update if you had a certain phone because it could mess up the camera or something. Holly said, Holly might be able to help you. I guess, are you trying to turn on autocorrect or turn off autocorrect? I don't know how to turn none of that off. Hell, I need as much as autocorrect as I can get because I can't spell. That's what I use a lot too, is the swipe. She said, I can spell, but my texting looks like I can't. Well, like I said, it may just be the glitch on the app because I was messaging in people's chats and the keyboard would disappear or the comment it would be like I hit send without actually hitting send. These are the Medicube PDRN 99% pink PDRN. I'll cut them in half to get more, and I use them just as like spot treatment. For everyday toner, I either use the Medicube or these. And then this is the newest device that I got from the TikTok shop. Looks like a bull ring, but it's a roller to depuff. Use it. It's magnetic, so you can either take it off. One side is smaller, so you can get up under the eyes. And it just keeps it cold. I keep it in my little skincare refrigerator, but it says to put it either in the refrigerator or the freezer. And you're supposed to wipe it off to get like this, to get like the wet condensation off. And it just gets really cold. And then to do your chin, you hold it like this. And you're supposed to, you want to come down to your decolletage. It's got water or something in it. No, it don't vibrate. You just want to move all that stuff out of them lymph nodes, and you'll just feel that fluid running down the back. And that's how you know you're doing it right. Push it all back. So the new video is up on my profile. Go check it out. Check it out. Pick up one. It is the Youth Lux Magnetic Bull Ring. It's not a butt plug. Oh my gosh, about busted that. Girls, the other day my refrigerator started leaking. I was nervous. Thank you, Vanilla Bean 2.0 for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You're micro needling. I thought people did that at night. Is that this? Is that this? Or is it this brand? This is really good if you have breakouts. But this is a PM nighttime. You sleep in it. It's in my showcase. There we go. It says to start out with the 2000. I don't know. There's a lady that I like watching her TikTok shop videos. She used it on her son who had like really bad acne, as because teenage boys, sports, sweat, all that. And she used it on him. And when I tell you, y'all, his skin was cleared up quick as fuck. Azelaic acid coated specules. Real Beauty. This was the very first ever TikTok shop sample that I got for free. So shout out to Real Beauty for really helping and having faith in small creators. Because they sent this out to a bunch of small creators, and then Michaela Naguero made a video of it, and it was sold out, and none of the small creators heard shit from the company. From the lady who played us in our face and was just so happily married for the past year and a half, but 2 weeks ago, she's just gonna drop. Oh, this has been something we've thought about and planned over a year now. What? Michaela, you literally have lied in our face. Fuck the fucking mascara. I don't give a fuck about the mascara gate. You lied in our face. That's a shady creator to me. I had to unfollow after that. I'm sorry. But that was shady. For her to do that to all, like, the people who really was like ride or die for Michaela. I was never like a ride or die Michaela fan. Her voice always drove me crazy sometimes. But for her to get on there, and I was rooting for Cody, like sobriety and all that. But for her to get on there and say, oh, this is something we've planned or that we've talked about and known for a year, but you used him for fucking advertisement for point of POV and told us you was getting his and her scents made, but yet now here it is, before the scents drop, you're letting us know that you're getting a divorce. So are you still gonna have the cologne for the men, or he ain't gonna be a part of that no more? I fully think her man was, I think it was a lavender marriage. I do. Right, Vanilla, what's your questions for her? I want to know what other people think. I ain't gonna lie, I unfollowed after that. I didn't. The mascara shit didn't really, because I'm not big on makeup or nothing like that, so I wasn't really too much worried about that. But and then for James Charles to fucking address that, but he ain't addressed the fucking billboard that they put up. I'm like, girl, you're missing the elephant in the room. I never followed him. She said, after her billboard, big change. What do you mean? She has a billboard? Okay, stay busy. I'm just putting on my funeral home cacti pour. Wait, what happened? Where'd y'all come from? Where'd y'all come from? Oh, her game show. Was it fun? She was getting everything set up right before I went live. Yeah. Get in these little target spots real good, okay? The Price is Right. I've never been a big Price is Right person, but now if y'all play Family Feud, bitch, count me in. Alright, Wheel of Fortune. Count mama in. I was doing skincare product. Oh. Now that case, we might try that. Was that just a... Well, wouldn't it... She do it the same way that she done that one, right? Set it up. And go to, like, a Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, download the Wheel of Fortune game. From the App Store on the computer. I don't know, it might not be that easy, I'm just saying. But you know, technically, Wheel of Fortune and Hangman's the same thing. Oh, you mean because, like, spinning the wheel type thing. Well, Hangman and Wheel of Fortune technically are the same game, just one has a wheel and one don't. So I didn't really get into Yellowstone. I think that's the one, right? I think that's the one. Is that the one that Tim McGraw's in? A house? Hell yeah. I might try that out. Is it a spin-off to that, though? Like, am I going to have to watch Yellowstone to understand this show? Yellowstone, I think maybe if I would have started it whenever it first came out, but I'm so far behind all the Yellowstone, like, backstories and... Because they've had spin-offs for that, right? Like the 19 whatever show. I just couldn't get into it. I think it was because I didn't really know what was going on and I was confused because I didn't watch maybe the first episodes. Because if it's the one I'm thinking about, it starts out with somebody like in the war, and then next thing you know, they're living on a damn little house on the prairie type thing, right? I love this little funeral stick thing. Yeah, it smells like the flowers from a funeral home, and it's truly amazing. She said I didn't have to watch those spin-offs. Okay. Well, like, one of them, they come out with the show, and then they come out with the show kind of like with NCIS, how they done NCIS, and now all these years later, they come out with the one that tells you about Gibbs' backstory. And I'm like, now why didn't we go through this first and then be caught up? Okay. I'm not figuring out where I can watch damn RuPaul's Drag Race this season. I'm so sick of RuPaul jumping and back and forth on platforms. I'm like, damn, girl, can you just stay on one place? Hell, I got Paramount Plus because of your ass. And you go back and forth. But the new season that's out now is not on Paramount Plus now. It fucking pisses me off. I don't know where to watch it. And I don't have MTV because I don't have cable. What the fuck is a VC box? I don't need no VCR. What do I need a VCR for? We ain't going back in time. MTV, I thought was on Paramount, Rosie, but the new season ain't on there. I can't find it. That's what I thought. But hell, I don't know. Maybe he's back on fucking Logo. I don't know. Shit. I guess he's back in his fucking basement. RuPaul must be hard to work with for him to change back and forth like that. That's the only thing I can think of. He must be really hard to work with and please. That's what I think when I see these actors going back and forth from places. Yeah, but how much is a VC box? See, what's the pit? I can't watch 1,000-Pound Sisters. I cannot watch nothing like that. My 600-pound life and all that, I can't watch it. Makes me sick. And people's getting paid to be that and live unhealthy. Mm-mm. I mean, I like watching the clips of them, but as far as sit down and watch it, it drives me crazy that they, the way I look at it, people should be more outraged about people monetizing off of that than monetizing on a platform that was created to monetize type thing, Now, if they're living, getting healthy, but ain't that the one that's got the girl that don't even want to lose weight on it? Or is that the other ones? Amy, my bills is paid. Is that who you talking about? Yeah. Oh my God. So you really see them around town. This is a jelly pore relief serum mist. It's the same as the stick. I should have put this on before I rubbed the stick on, but it's a jelly formula spray. That is just so cool to me. That's just giving futuristic. It's made in Korea, of course. I'm telling you, the Koreans are a top notch, honey, when it comes to skincare. The Koreans, they don't play. Somebody home? Rich! The fuck? But I know I'm not crazy. I know I turn this TV off when I come inside, did I not?
Team USA's Olympic and Paralympic teams. You still have 40 million plus of
Terry, you better get out of the goddamn house. I guess it's Mr. What's his name that used to live here? Now we want to try. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what Rich did with my damn baby picture and yearbook album. I'm gonna put this mask on, and then I'm gonna probably hop off here, do a little bit of my schoolwork, finish my schoolwork, and then it tells you to get the serum out of here first. That's what it tells you to do. Thank you for the DJ vinyl. Welcome in. I did find my other light strips, y'all, so I can finish putting them up maybe some point. We're about to put on our Grammy award-winning mask. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then honey, you must be new over here. This is that 800 carat 1,000 gold. Y'all know I would usually play y'all some music, but my computer's in the kitchen. Put that up there on my receding hairline. Maybe it'll make my hair grow. So, now that we have on our Grammy award-winning mask, Oscars. Oh, it's the Oscars. That's why everybody was laughing in my video. It's the Oscars, not the Grammys. I'm screaming. See? Just post the content. I thought it was the Grammys that was the gold statue. The Oscars might be too. It's aluminum foil. Gold aluminum foil. It's to trap in the heat, so it helps that serum get deep into them pores. Mm-hmm. Put your skincare on the back of your hands, because they will show age early on too. So be sure that you're putting your skincare on the back of your hands, okay? Oscar and Academy Awards is the Grammys, right? The Grammys gives out the Oscar, right? Hell, I don't know. I am the Oscar. Well, I'm just the gold statue. The Grammys is the gold record player. Let's just get Reba on the phone and ask her. Because she has one of both. Maybe multiple of both. She's a goat. It's sliding off my hair. Packed with so much essence. I'm drowning in essence. So now what I do after that, I don't leave it on that long. Not that one.
Booster mode, level 1.
I'm going through old life crisis. Who's Young
Level
Blood?
2.
Who's that? Oh, ain't he the one that is he's got a song out with Lainey Wilson right now, don't he? Or they had a song together. He is Mama, I'm coming home. Ozzy's
1 minute past.
quote unquote, I guess, predecessor or whatever it's called, maybe. Ain't that who that is? I'm pretty sure him and Lainey Wilson have a song out together. I know the necklace he wears was Ozzy's. Or something. Ozzy gave him one. I think I remember who you're talking about. He's the one that everybody was upset because Post Malone recently done the thing and not Youngblood, but Sharon was the one who picked it or something. I don't know. Okay, they do have a song together. Rock and Roll Women or something like that. I love Lainey Wilson. She is got to be. I don't think anybody will ever replace Dolly Parton, but she's gonna be close. Lainey was a country songwriter before she really blew up. Come on, glowy skin. Ooh, ooh. It's kind of like red therapy. It helps absorb the skincare into the skin. I mean, it is a red light. This mode is, well, this is more like an orange light. Can be used with various types of skincare products and face masks by rolling on the skin. 1 to 3 times daily, 5 to 10 minutes per session. Apply the skincare products and use the device with an upward motion from the inside to the outside of the face. And then
Microcurrent mode, level 1.
Which is green, can be used with skincare products and masks to volumize the appearance of lines. Thank you, Amy. Damn, my skin looks good. Oh, yeah, girl. Definitely.
One minute past.
Fuck Haley Bieber. She stole my man. She stole my man. And I don't fucking like her no more. I didn't even know who she was until she got with Justin. And she's really about to make me beat her ass. She wasn't nothing but a fangirl. Writing fangirl letters to him. Can't help it my nanny wouldn't send mine off. I had them too, Justin. I had them too. My nanny just wouldn't let me send them. Look how good this pour stuff is, y'all. Look at it right here. You can see it getting this. It's like the stuff is just backing out of the pour. See it? Where'd it go? Right there. See it? He was in the... And why did they get rid of all them fan clubs? Is it because of what happened to Selena? Because when I was reading through all these books of these older, like, country stars, like Tammy Wynette, Reba McEntire, Tanya Tucker, George Jones, they all had stories about, like, true fan clubs, like, not just a internet group of people. Yeah, that stuff just, like, backed out. And that one I didn't even know was, like, that pour was even that serious. There it is. But as far as, like, fan clubs and them, like, getting close with them like they used to, they don't do that no more, do they? After you use your device, you want to, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Usually on your, people's usually have the worst, like in their cheek area, the bridge of their nose, and down here. Maybe like right up in here. To sanitize mine, I use these. I'm just gonna say though. Oh, you ain't got no gloves on. You supposed to have a glove on when you use that to wipe that hospital bed. Girl, shut up. Shut up. And then I like to go in, once I put that Dr. Malax, and this is a trick that I've come up with. I'll go in with my pore eraser, and look, all that stuff that's coming up out of my face. Blackhead eraser. Beautiful. All available in my showcase. This ain't no blackhead or nothing. This is where I sit here, and I'm obsessed with whenever I have a mustache. I'll sit there and do that. Like, and push on it. It's just the thing, I don't know. Like, whenever I get a haircut, I like doing this. Just something I do. Hell, at least it's not like I used to. I used to sit and would twist my arm hair into little knots and balls and yank it out. And whenever I was in elementary school, they caught me doing it in school, and that's one of the reasons they told my mama that I had to go talk to a counselor, like a therapist person. And I'm like, they're asking me, like, why do you do that? And I'm like, well, I just like the pain. You have issues? Girl, don't we all? Don't we all, queen? Hey, fuck you. I'm talking to you. Hello? Hey, hello? Damn, that's all you put was one comment? You coward bitch. You coward bitch. You don't want to argue? You don't want to be a bigger keyboard warrior today? Come on. Yeah, you ain't gonna be no keyboard warrior today. That's crazy. I didn't get made fun of for it. I just sat and done it. But twist it up. Look. Both arms. It's thinner in some spots. It's real. Or on my legs too. I would do it on my, like, twist it up. I don't know why. Revive Firming Moisturizer. Apply a fingertip size amount onto the face and neck and pat gently to help absorb. Add more if desired. Wear under sunscreen during the day. I'm supposed to be testing this product to let y'all know. You enjoy making people hurt? Huh? How? How's someone hurting? I'm sorry, your sentence wasn't properly structured. Could you please try again? And this is why you don't need to homeschool your kids. Or if you're going to homeschool them, get off the app and actually tend to them. And make sure they're learning something. I do enjoy that. What did KJ share the message where I said, oh, well, maybe since she's worried about my bedroom and I made my statement about her bedroom, maybe she's sitting somewhere crying, learning how to shut her cocksucker. Is that it? Is that what you're referring to? When I said, oh, well, maybe Bree's somewhere crying, looking for another internet mommy to fight for? Is that what you're referring to? I'm miserable. Far from it, love. Blessed and highly favored. You're the miserable one. You're the one that came into my chat worried about thinking you was going to say something to bother me. Girl, please. Please go play in traffic. Or look for the nearest I-65 bridge passover. Stand real close to the edge. Don't push me, cause I'm too close to the edge. I got God right here. Oh, wrong side. See, that's my Jesus fish. That's God in my heart. Do not come over here telling me I need God, and I've already done my morning church service, okay? And church is out, so I can now cuss you the fuck out. You're clearly the miserable one thinking you're going to do something or get something out of the internet today. Thank you. This one's my mama's birthday. My birth mama. Not just some woman on the internet that I have to send to fight my battles because I don't know how to shut my mouth. Tell her to go to the Social Security office and get her monthly check because she's mental. Because I can bad talk anybody who bad talks me, you dumb cunt. It's called, there's reactions. Why don't you go ask her the same question? Now I know it's somebody from her group. You see how I done that? They answered themselves. See how I done that, you dumb cunt? Yeah, they can talk about me. I never said they couldn't talk about me. What I said is don't talk about me and then expect me not to react, because I reacted to what they said about me. And mine was just better and hit a little bit harder, and it actually affected someone or offended someone. And what they said didn't offend me. I clearly clipped it and used it to make a clapback video because I'm a bottom and I don't give a fuck. Okay, and clearly you're butthurt over what I said about some bitch not being able to keep her man alive, but worried about what I'm doing with mine. So what? At least mine's live. Wakes up next to me. And I can hop on it if I want to. And ride it, my pony. This must be someone's fucking uneducated child trying to put something in the comments. Jana, can you come get your child, please? Jana, can you come get your child and quit trying to monetize off your sister's unaliving? Thank you. No. I've been a bottom now for probably 12 years, so it doesn't hurt anymore. It's stretched out, mommy. Oh my God! I'm loose as a goose, don't get me started. Thank you. You too, baby. Mwah. Go sit with the miserable twats, KJ Bree, Alabama Mama, and whoever else. Bye. Oh. Yeah. Hold on, do I need to show the Alabama Mama messages talking about KJ's cups and the price of them? Oh, don't show that one. Okay. Ooh, that text thread is lethal, honey. That text thread is lethal. Oh, no. Some people should have been swallowed. No. I hate they ran off while they was giving us some entertainment. That was the best they had, was living godly. Somebody's trying to live godly. Don't come over here talking about living godly if your house ain't 100% clean. You better check under your own doormat, honey. We gotta get these eyebrows plucked. Somebody just tried to come for me, Chelsea. Chelsea. They just try to come for me. This person, look. I didn't even get to see how many people they had. 68 followers, 35 following. And a follow back? Girl, not you being a fucking fan. Follow back is wild. Imagine not liking someone and still following them. Girl! Oh, and then KJ was trying to turn what Alabama mama said, trying to say that I was talking about her autistic son or some shit. Like, first off, I didn't even know you had a son, ho, so how the fuck was I talking about him? And you claim everybody on the internet is a fucking child of yours, so I don't know who all your fucking kids is and who ain't. Huh? Hey, Rose. You want to be everybody's mama? For what? My mama ain't never once fought me. Now none of my fucking battles. But what she did do was pull me up to the motherfucker that wanted to fight. Ugh. She did drop me off and said, there's the house. Thank you, Rose. Rose, we was talking about you the other day. I said, I need my Rose in here because she can pull up to Nancy's and tell us what the real tea is. Girl. Thank you for the DJ vinyl. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. How are you been? What's my opinion on the Nancy situation? I said a week and a half ago that they was going to come to us with the she's in Mexico, and lo and behold, that's literally what they're screaming now, ain't it? I'm starting to think there was never even a fucking Nancy to begin with at this point. And like I'm starting to think back around, like maybe this woman had unalived and the siblings was just couldn't take it. Like the lady who carried around the baby that was unalived, and the neighbors eventually started smelling it and called the folks. Because it was like postpartum, post something. They just couldn't accept it. Because if they got all them gloves inside the house, that tells me either a medical team was in there and they was doing like treating something and was changing gloves and all that, because it just don't make sense that if you going into a house to rob it or steal shit, you just ain't gonna be swapping out gloves. Y'all found all these gloves. Why is the fucking search team just throwing their fucking gloves on the ground? Like, y'all didn't fucking train them about littering? Like, hell, in Alabama, you can get a $500 ticket for throwing a cigarette butt out the window. And they talking about it's gloves from the search and recovery people. And I'm like, what? Why are they just changing out gloves? Like, why wouldn't you keep the same fucking gloves on? It don't make sense. Unless they got a hole in them. I don't think we ever gonna hear that. I don't think we'll ever hear the truth. And the sheriff is sketchy as fuck at this point to me. I don't trust him. He's got something sneaky up his sleeve. I do not trust that man. They said, I don't trust the sheriff of the town because the blood thing, yeah, something. That's what Reba said. That's what she said. The sheriff of the town got blood thing on his hand. They hung my mama before I could fly to Arizona to say goodbye. Okay. Come on, Savannah collab with Reba McEntire remix. That was a good one, wasn't it? I really could start writing country music now. I might be your next upcoming songwriter. Coming to you live from the Grammys red carpet. Yeah. I done forgot what I said now. The sheriff of the town got blood things on his hand. Well, they hung my mama before I could fly to Arizona to say goodbye. And the truth is on her way to Annie's house that night, you see. Oh my God! Not the truth is on the way to Annie's house that night, you see. Ah! Reba! You just cracked the case, girl! Let's go! My queen. No! I do not want to talk to motherfucking Sahara. Jeffrey said don't trust nobody. Including you. I was there that day. Yeah. Anyways, back to the story. We gotta finish writing this. I need a notebook. Hold on. God bless our vets. We're gonna write country music. Okay. Well, she was on her way home from Annie's house. She was on her way home from Annie's house. After playing game night. The truth was in the drive. On the way back home, you see. Okay, and then we gotta come up with a few more lyrics there, and then the chorus is gonna be the sheriff of the town got bloodstains on his hand. They hung my mama before I could fly to Arizona to say goodbye. What was next? Leah, this is not a Reba song. This is a Justin song, just with a little Reba motivated us. That's it. Okay. She was on her way home from Annie's house. Stop. Oh my God, I done forgot. Oh my God. She was on her way home from Annie's house, eating spaghetti. And I forgot. We're just gonna do game night. So she was on her way home from Annie's house, playing game night. The truth is in the drive, on the way back home with the Uber. The sheriff of the town got bloodstains on his hands. They hung my mama before I could fly to Arizona and say goodbye. Oh, God. It might have been. Girl, I didn't even write down half of it. I was just gibbering it. The chorus, the main part and the chorus. Thank you. Yeah. Dad mode. Talladega. It's such a manly notebook for the cover, right? No, Savannah's book. Yeah, it's all written in the book. Oh, yeah. Savannah planned it in her dreams, trying to get to the big screen. Today's host is mourning the loss of her dear. Of her dear Nancy. When we see you again, you will be in handcuffs. The sheriff is helping you by sending the glove to Florida. Quantico is on the scene and got no one for you and me. JLR's in his car, traveling here and far. CNN's lying, never telling the truth. And we gotta come back up here. Because the sheriff of the town's got bloodstains on his hands. That's a good song, ain't it? Yeah, JLR has been in the same fucking clothes for 3 weeks. Fuck where Nancy's at. Where is your goddamn bathroom that you are bathing in and washing your clothes? Like, hello? Can you please get it together? Oh my God. I know that car smelled like straight ass. Dead skin and ass. Ugh. Nasty buzzard. Maybe them coyotes will eat his ass up. I shouldn't have said that. Fuck you's really gonna be mad at me for saying that. Fuck you is really gonna be mad at me for saying that. Lord, we come to you in this time of need to please being upon the understanding to whomever fuck you is in my chat right now, and give them the knowledge and understanding that they cannot preach your name with a name such as fuck you on the internet. They are the biggest hypocrite and giving true backwoods Southern Baptist. So if you could send upon them the knowledge and understanding that Justin Stewart does not give a flying fuck or a crawling fuck or a rat fuck about how they feel about him. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yeah. Yeah. Hallelujah. And just like that, we've been let go of our frustrations. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Bitch, I got God, okay? Don't tell me what I need. Ho? Because what you gonna need is a lifesaver and a motherfucking paramedic, ho. Pull up. What's good? Meet me in the field, ho. Huh. Ain't that what they was saying on the internet? Meet me in the field, ho. That was very much given one of Jana's children. Coming over here trying to defend Bree and that posse. Mm-hmm. If y'all don't see how fake them people are, I can't help you. Because like they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make that motherfucker drink. So I'm going to send this song up to Nashville today. I got an envelope. And see if we can get her put on in the booth and get her produced and out there. Meet me in the field. See, that's going to be my rap song. I got to come up with my rap song on the other side. They can pick which genre they want to put me in. Meet me in the field. It's going down. There's cactuses all around. They'll poke you. They'll poke me. Don't just be poking. Oh, I fucked that one up. What in the nursery rhyme is going on? What in the nursery rhyme is going on? Damn. Then they try to get mad at me. Well, we're trying to get you to see if you can help when Pappy broke down. Bitch, I'm all the way on another side of Alabama. The fuck I'm gonna do? I'm not ending my life to come over there and help you, bitch. I don't even know how to fix my own car. Fuck. Hell no, I can't. I can look up a number and send you a record number or something like that. Hell no, I can't. I can look up a number and send you a record number or something like that. The best I can do. Send you a number to a tow truck, but how I can't fix it. Yeah, y'all didn't see that where they was talking shit because I wouldn't end my life to try to help Pappy? I'm like, what the? Y'all really just be out here nitpicking everything. I don't give up. I can't help that man's car broke down. Hell, I got people from TikTok to help me fix mine and change my oil. What the fuck you want me to do? And that's on the other side of Alabama. I'm not fixing to drive all the way that way. And do what? Sit there on the side of the road with you? Hell no. Girl, please. I ain't nobody's Captain Save-A-Ho or Lifesaver. I fight my own fights. he had 20 people helping him. Hell. Yeah, they trying to get mad at me over that. I'm like, y'all just crazy. Like I can control what. I mean, I'm glad he got his car fixed and got home, but at the end of the day, I couldn't have fixed it. I ain't no mechanic. That's what she said. Well, if you remember, now hear me out. This is why I'm saying this is why I cut myself off from these people, because the shit that was coming out just wasn't making sense, because I also remember that being said. But then, if you don't recall, there was a whole time live situation about how he's got some top secret job. So, what, you an airplane mechanic? But that ain't that top secret. Hell, I know 2 of them. So, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I had heard. I mean, that's what she was saying. Well, I mean, I don't guess really like top secret, but it was like the way they was making it out, like, oh, you don't need to talk about that. He could lose his job, blah blah blah, this, that, or something. And I'm like, she didn't even really say anything. Oh, it was about her mouth and what she was saying on the internet affecting her husband's job. That's what it was. I guess she forgot about that when she started trying to run and bash people. But she'll run around to everybody's chat and everybody's inbox trying to clear her name for no fucking reason. If you ain't done nothing, then why you on here in everybody's inbox? I just want to make sure. I quit doing shit that would have to need you to make sure. And if you're sending me messages like that out of the blue, and I'm clearly asking something like, yeah, what are you talking about? Then clearly you've been somewhere talking shit and you're just trying to make sure I don't know about it. Bitch, I ain't fucking retarded. You think I'm stupid? After that happened, that's when she no longer was coming back in my box. And I removed the mod. That she wants to, you sending me a message out of the blue. I don't know what even she was talking about. Wanting to make sure she was good and was a mod so she could come hang out in my chat. And I'm like, what? I said right then, oh, so she must have been somewhere talking shit and she's worried that I had seen it or somebody said something to me. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. I bet. Oh, we talking about Alabama Mama? And then they got mad at me because when Pappy's live, when Pappy broke down or some shit, I didn't end my live and go over to their box to sit in the box and make sure that he was okay. And I'm some awful person. I'm like, girl, I'm on the other side of the state. I'm not fixing to drive that way because I don't even know shit about a vehicle. I can look up a tow truck number and send it to you. But you had 20 fucking people helping. And then she was always sending messages trying to clear her name and wanted to make sure that we was still good, that she was a mod and could come in my chat. First off, you can come in my chat whether you're a mod or not. I literally had been going live for a year and never had mods until they pretty much begged to be a fucking mod. because they thought it gave them some type of privilege or something, or some type of power. Girl. But then whenever it was just the message of wanting to make sure that they was still a mod and was okay that they could come and still hang out in the room, then that told me right then they had been talking shit about me and just wanted to make sure that I didn't know about it yet. And that happened before I was told about the whole Brie live talking about my bedroom and not understanding me as a gray man, even though she's a heterosexual cisgender female. So a homosexual cis male ain't for her to fucking understand. Sorry. Some people just... I don't understand the point of hosting lives either if you're not going to have the camera on. You're going to just have the camera off the whole time or a green screen. And then you just got other people up on the panel talking and you ain't even talking. Or when you do unmute, you got the TV loud as fuck and shit screaming in the background and can't nobody hear you. It's just not entertaining to me. If I wanted to listen to kids scream, I promise you I could load up in that car right there and go to my fucking sister's house and listen to all the fucking screaming I wanted to. Hell, one sister's got 3 kids and my other sister's got a newborn, a 1-year-old. Damn, she ain't even a newborn no more. Time flies. They grow so quick. Thank you for the bouquet. That makes sense, Holly. Some people like watching panels. I personally don't. Most of the TikTok creators that I watch and follow don't host panels. Very rarely do they have people in box. I know. Hell, a lot of them do it. They tried to turn me saying that bashing mamas. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not bashing no stay-at-home mom. Hell, more power to you. I'm just saying, if TikTok content creation is not kids screaming and not being able to hear the creator, and they blaming everybody and this and that person for getting them restricted, well, hell, at the end of the day, ain't nobody supposed to be on TikTok being heard or seen if they're not over the age of 18. That's the community guidelines. You can't use children for views. I mean, some people don't mind showing off their kids, but there's a whole policy and community guidelines to it now because of Homegirl and Judy. Judy and what's her face? The ones that had put that pepper sauce on that little boy. Yeah, when he broke out the basement and ran to the neighbor's house. Yeah, them. I mean, I'm not saying you can't get on the app if you got kids. I'm just saying some people spend a lot more time on this app. I mean, if we always are seeing you in boxes and panels and on live, clearly you ain't being the stay-at-home mom. You're a TikTok creator. Because you are not on TikTok and paying attention to kids. I'm sorry. If you're on TikTok and actually doing TikTok content creating, there's no way you're also paying attention to anything a toddler may be doing or sticking in their mouth. Feed that bullshit to somebody else. Hell, I watched one lady the other night. She was cooking. Her damn toddler had done climbed up on the fucking counter behind her. People is screaming at her. The people on the other person was screaming, and she finally turns around because she had the music so fucking loud and seen that the kid was on the counter. And then this woman got mad because the kid was on the counter. But you heard him holler for you multiple fucking times before he climbed up there. I can't make it make sense because it don't. They too much rather defend their chat or something. Try to build a chat than get off and take a kid to the park or something. Don't take the kid to the park and go live, because then it'd be easy for somebody to yank the mother little crotch goblin. Then we'll be covering your missing case. Well, I was on live trying to be a true crime creator and decided to take the kids to the park. And I was just too focused on where Nancy was. Somebody just yanked up my hand. Could you imagine that fucking news article? Girl, could you imagine? Yeah, like, if the kids are down for a nap, you know, or tending, like watching TV, playing a game or something, by all means, you can get on TikTok. Hell, you can get on TikTok. It's your child. Hell, you can do whatever you want to. I'm just saying, if you're hitting the app every day and in a box for 8 hours, 10, 12 hours, then I don't feel like you fully have been a stay-at-home mom. You took a lunch break from TikTok to change a diaper or something. I mean, people can do TikTok with their kids around. Some kids don't. I mean, as they get older, but I mean, as a toddler, it's going to be a toddler. A kid's going to be a kid. I just don't want to listen to them scream on the app if I'm trying to listen to a true crime story or get updates on a true crime story. I mean, but hell, that ain't nothing. That ain't me talking about nobody behind their back, because I said that shit to their face. I said, you're going to have to mute. Overstimulated. Too loud. Shut up. Yeah, tell me to be quiet. Grow up. Fuck you up. No, but so I had forgot about that. I'm glad you pointed that out. But I'm thinking now, I think it was her. I think her grandfather was the mechanic, maybe. Because I do, well, I don't know. No, she did say her husband, because she said there was that time that he had got the sister's car to fix it. But then like a week later, it was you don't need to be talking like that because your husband's job and could lose it or something or another. So I don't know, it was confusing. And that's when I said something just don't sound right about this. Something just don't sound. It's given very, let me send this to Tangled Webs and see if they can dissect it. I stumbled upon that page last night. Tangled Webs Lies, Tangled Webs of Lies. Well, they on Dora's dick hard. No one was blasting his organization. So, that's why I didn't, it was something about her, the way she was talking. They didn't want her cussing and talking like that. Because if it got back to his job or something, it could affect his job. But I didn't understand that. If you're just you're a mechanic. Pretty sure the last time I took my car to the mechanic shop, the guy called me the FAGGOT as I pulled out. So they pretty much don't give what you say there either. I was like, sir, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking at on that dipstick. If you say it's good, it's good. I don't even know what the organization is. Because whenever I heard that, I was thinking, okay, well, he must be like some type of government official or something. But being a mechanic for the government official vehicles is not a government official. Maybe, I don't know. I guess it ain't for me to understand either. You pointed it out. I wasn't even thinking a word about none of that shit till you said something. Lord, now they're going to say I'm worried about her man. Baby, I'm just trying to see if he wants to up. Because I told you I love a straight man. I'm just trying to see if he wants to. Hunch on, baby. How you call your lover boy? Say, baby. And if he doesn't answer, I simply say, baby. And if he still doesn't answer, I say, baby. See, I can do the splits. Yeah. I can do the splits because I got a split. I didn't. So I don't even care, honey. Girl. Oh my God. Now, I'm a petty bitch. I might do some messy ass shit like that. Sleep with one of their men. Just because I can. Yeah. I might go, where was old Big Daddy at? Yeah. Girl, y'all heard what I told her that night, but they wouldn't address that situation. I said, are you sure that was the way he was worried about me, or was he more worried about 8-Ball? Because I'm a gray man. I don't think Big Daddy was worried about me. Maybe he's worried about the other male in the group. You know? We gotta have a safety meeting real quick. Pop, drop, and lock it so you can clock it. I said it that night to them when they was telling me the story, but they wouldn't hear it. Couldn't nobody hear it because I was talking over me. One of the girls in the chat used to troll KJ so bad, but I forgot who her name was, and I think she somehow got snuck and got muted and blocked. Because I never would mute and block her, but the girl would say, oh Lord. Hey Annie. She would say, she was always like talking about the her being out drinking. I didn't understand it. But then somebody had said that they thought that 8-Ball and Bree was talking. I was like, y'all are crazy. These folks are wild. Y'all just be putting everybody together. 8-Ball is my man. That's my man. But don't tell Chef, okay? Do not tell Chef. Thank you, Annie Mae. Thank you. Thank you, Annie Mae. Thank you.